So resourceful influencing is the reverse engineering of leadership growth. It is not very usual skills or tool to achieve the leadership growth, especially when you are stuck in your career or in your personal life, and also if you are feeling unfulfilled. So there are other choices also, like say people have reported, some of you have reported it is lack of promotion, lack of salary hike, conflict at workplace, at house, lack of focus, some internal conflict, no personal growth, stuck, no self acceptance, no team acceptance, delayed implementation, and hesitant to ask for help, difficulty to open to anybody or no sharing at all, inability to plan, lack of consistency, difficulty in meeting deadlines and implementation, have self doubt and motivation, and so on and so forth. So every day I'm talking with some managers. I am discovering a new problem with them, and with the same central point, but it has several expression in them, and it happens especially to people who are already in 6 to 10 years in job, and at this point this is a mid career crisis. It happens with almost everybody, and so this subject is, that is why, very important. And when people actually decide to mm, uh, change job, or say take a different career direction, because this is when actually they discover their actual love is not here, somewhere else, or some other aspect of their present job is required, is what they have discovered their love for, and that is why the conflict, because the present job is giving them a comfortable living, or or even even if the job is not giving them the satisfaction that they were looking for in the initial phase. So uh, and also, so this requires a different kind of mindset, right? It is not about your career, not about your, it is about your career, but it is not about the skills, the educational qualifications, or your experience, but it is about something which you have been looking for, but it is not there, and you feel that sufficient time you have spent in this field trying to discover that aspect, but it is not there, not forthcoming at all. So this is the aspect. So we will discover a special aspect of this mindset, this state of mind, uh, which is workplace hostility. And more of this can be found out in my ebook, which you can download at let me give that uh, that so this, at this link you can download this is here, and so you can just click on this, and or you can copy this and find out about this, more about the holistic approach that we take in resolving this kind of problem. But uh, let me tell more about myself. I am Sangeeta. I am a leadership growth mentor who uses resourceful influencing in dealing with workplace issues, mindset, and helps mid-career professionals with 6 to 10 years of experience who are feeling stuck and unfulfilled. So that is That is, in short, uh, my brief description. And let us come back to the issue of dealing with workplace hostility. So it is about a colleague. Today we'll be dealing with uh, as to how to deal with workplace hostility caused by a colleague. So a colleague can be a senior, junior, or a peer, right? And let us define a hostile colleague. So, who is a colleague who can become hostile at workplace? A person, a fresher who comes from a premium institution, and he doesn't want to report to you because maybe at your position you are not from a premium institution, or you don't have that kind of qualification that he has. So that is one aspect. That is what people often face. But at a leadership position, you have the advantage of experience, right? It is like you have implemented and learned. So you are always better than the person who is a fresher, although he has come from a premium institution. Of course, uh, the person cannot be totally blamed, because at workplaces also people with qualification from premium institutions are given some advantages, right? They are given some quick promotions also. Maybe at times you would require to work along with them also. So this creates lot of conflict initial stages, even if you are not feeling this one, but consistently the lack of respect on that person's part may kind of disturb you. And the second is anybody. It can be a senior, it can be a colleague who has similar years of experience as you, but is a bad with a bad attitude, because he has to support you in order for you to be able to meet some deadline or achieve some kind of milestone. So this person displays some kind of temper or say attitude, right? So this is the second situation. Or the third is, uh, it is just like the person doesn't want to support you. The third situation. So all in all, if you go to the root cause of why people become hostile, these are the three main point why people get hostile, right? So how to, and why the other person is behaving like that? Do you have you ever thought about it? So I what I have discovered is, it is basically insecurity at the other person's part. Insecurity which is showing up as hostility, right? That is basically the mindset at the other side. But what you need to do, like say, if you are to remain positive and in control of the person and the situation, what you need to do is know that this is a misperception, right? It is a misperception on the other person's part, but you need to know this and remember it. So this person, with this kind of discovery, what it will help you to do is, you can maintain your composure. You will not get annoyed, and you will not send any negative vibration to the other person if you remember this, because a misperception is a it is not a characteristic. It is a temporary mistake by the other person. So remember that, and this will help you in resolving the hostility also going forward. Now, why it is important? Why the other person's? Why do you need to resolve this? This is because you, if you want to have a long-term result, a milestone, as already I have described, you need support of people like him. This person is a bright person, which is why he has been recruited, and he is meant to do something very, very important in your project, in your work. Remember that. And if you want to achieve that kind of milestone, you need his support. And if that person is, if you are, like say, uh, very antagonistic with this person, then such kind of person will keep on appearing, right? They will be everywhere. So it is better to know how to handle such kind of people. So this is one opportunity that is given to you by the universe, we can say. And that is how we learn, right? If we don't face any adversity anywhere, then we don't learn. But this is one aspect, one opportunity where we can learn how to manage such people. And it is, these people are very easy to handle, right? They are not basically meaning anything harm, but out of insecurity they might commit some mistakes which will go against you. And for a bigger role beyond the workplace, for a bigger goal and vision that you have, these people will uh, help you get a team of super players, super performing global players who can contribute towards a significant thing like mainstreaming deprived people, which means a segment of the society will see they are bright, but they are not getting any opportunity to contribute towards the well-being or the growth. So what I can say is, from my experience, I have come across many leaders who may be uneducated at their place. They are from remote areas, very remotely placed. They haven't have any exposure, and so they remain sidelined, right? They are deprived, and mm, they don't get any opportunity. But if you can uh, train them somehow according to their ability, aptitude, and skill, whatever skill they have, they can start contributing, right? Have you heard about people who do vegetable farming and then acquired wealth which which we cannot even dream of? Such people, they are not very educated, but they have found some opportunity given by somebody, and they have found their future, right? So we need to have many people like this uh, to make a change in the society, who can be mainstream. And if without this, what happens is they keep on getting back to the poverty cycle. Sometimes it is very like say the severest kind of poverty which pushes them to vulnerability. They cannot generate any capital to do anything significant. So uh, we want to have that kind of that group of people, so we start with this, right? If we can manage with people like this, sometime or other, these people will think of helping another people because they have found help from you. So the obvious four ways, four secrets how they can be handled is obviously be a support to them, because you want them to be helpful in future. So you need to trigger that part of them in which they will be helpful, they will be supportive, because they have found this kind of support to grow themselves. when you support them, actually you help them to contribute in your project. It is of course your milestone, but it also helps them expand because they have come from a very good background, and because they were proud, they are usually bright, so they will be able to contribute much more, right? And the second thing is uh, one significant thing you can do is till the turnaround happens, till they uh, like say dispense with their hostility, till that time don't cultivate any personal friendship with them. So be aloof while you are helping them to support you and to contribute better. Till that time, till the result is achieved, you are not going to talk to them. This is a significant clue, and which has helped me. So you can see, of course, but this helps, right? And it also kind of speeds off their way of uh, getting around with the proper task, and not with any personal hostility kind of thing. Third thing is, help them feel empowered, but it is not with praise. It is with very very practical and matter of fact description of whatever contribution they have made. It is not praise, it is matter of fact description of whatever they have done, right? And the um, and of course, any opportunity you find them to grow, then please help them grow. So these are the four things you have to uh, you have to help them grow. You have to be aloof, and of course, there is one very significant thing. Try to find out something from them which you can learn, right? Nothing like it when nothing pleases the other person when you try to learn from the other person. So that is how you learn. Whether you keep aloof from them or not, it doesn't require a personal friendship, right? It can be a very professional friendship at workplace, and you can be genuinely inquisitive and curious about what they already know and try to know. So these are the four ways you can develop this mindset. You keep yourself very positive within this, and this is part of the workplace hostility and how one can lead to succeed, right? This is one of the clue, and to know the more about the thing, the entire gamut of say aspect as to how to use resourcefulness to influence the others, the seniors, the management, and have your professional growth. I have this ebook that is already given, right? Let me give it another time, and please download it and go through it, and you can see the holistic perspective of the entire feature of what I'm proposing, what I'm offering, right? And there is a link for uh, personal one-to-one call in this ebook, and you may book a call with me for this consultation as well. So if this helps you, also you can like and subscribe to my YouTube channel here itself. And yes, that is for the long term association. Thank you.